Hi, once again with a new video. I'm Viraj and this is my YouTube channel Maths by Viraj. I've done lessons for grade 9 and grade 10. Today I thought of doing a lesson for grade 8. The reason is because of this pandemic crisis. We know that we can't go to school. Therefore, stay home, stay safe and study so that you will definitely get through your exams easily. Children, today's lesson is directed numbers. Right. Now as you can see, I have drawn a simple line and underneath I have written some numbers. Yes, this is called a number line. This is called a number line. As you can see, in the center I have 0. In the center I have 0. All the numbers which are moving away from 0. Now when you look at the board, when all the numbers that are going towards the right side, these are called plus numbers or positive numbers. We can write it as plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4. It goes on. When you look at the board, the left side numbers from 0, they are said to be minus numbers or negative numbers. So 0, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4. On the other hand, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Right. Now I have marked 2 points on the number line. I have marked 2 points on the number line. If I am to say the position of A is minus 3. Therefore, I can say that value of A is minus 3. So, what is the value of B then? Value of B is plus 2. Value of B is plus 2. Fine. Now, let's assume if I am to go from A to B. If I am to go from A to B. Now children, from A I must go to B. Very simple. From position A I need to go to position B. A to B. A I am in the negative side. B I am in the positive side. So from A to B I should move towards the positive side. I should move towards the positive side. How many times should I move? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up to here. 5. 5. Therefore, where am I? Minus 3. How many times should I jump? I should jump plus 5 times, so that I stand at plus 2. Again, I am at minus 3. I should move towards the plus side. Plus side, how many times should I jump? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, minus 3 plus 5, I end up at position B, which is plus 2. Similarly, children, if I am to move from B to A. If I am to move from B to A, am I going to move in the positive direction? No. I am going to move in the negative or the minus direction. That is towards the negative direction. Right. If this side is positive, then this side we consider it as negative or minus. Therefore, B I am at plus 2. How many times should I jump so that I will end up in A? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, plus 2 minus 5. And what is the value of A? Minus 3. Very easy. Now, I was at B. I wanted to go to A. That is from positive direction. I wanted to go to the negative direction. Therefore, I jump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So from plus 2 minus 5, I end up standing at position A, which is minus 3. Children, I have done a detailed lesson under algebra, that is directed numbers, and you can see those videos from this link. Right. Now children, you little children find it tricky when if there are two positive numbers or two plus numbers together, what will be the final answer? Or two negative numbers together or mixed numbers, what is going to happen? Right. So the first thing that you should understand is plus and plus, the answer is plus. Right. Now you see that plus 1 plus 2. Now these two pluses are together. Therefore it is plus and plus, answer is plus. Therefore we can write this as plus 1 plus 2. Now I am in position 1. This is my positive side. This is my negative side. So how many times should I go to the positive side? Look here. 2 times. Therefore 1, 2. And my answer is plus 3. The next one. Children, minus and plus. Minus and plus. When we have minus and plus, what is the expected result? Minus. Therefore, plus 1 minus plus 2. When it is minus and plus, the answer is minus 2. Now let's see what my answer is going to be. Again, this is my positive side. This is my negative side. Plus 1 minus 2. I am in plus 1. So how many times should I move? 2 times. And what is the side? Towards the minus side. 1, 2. And the answer is minus 1. Therefore, plus 1 minus plus 2, answer is minus 1. Similarly, you have plus 1 plus minus 2. Plus 1 plus minus 2. When there is plus and minus together, the answer is minus. Plus and minus together, answer is minus. Therefore, I can write plus 1, again minus 2. Even it is minus and plus or plus and minus, it becomes minus. Now I am in plus 1. This is my positive side. This is my negative side. So in which direction should I move? Towards the negative or the minus direction. How many times? 2 times. 1, 2. And where did I end up? I ended up at minus 1. In this, minus and minus. Minus and minus. What is the expected answer? Plus. Therefore, it's plus 1 plus 2. Now, I am in plus 1. I should move towards my positive side. How many times? 2 times, because minus and minus plus. So from plus 1, I move 2 times towards my positive side and I end up having the answer plus 3. Children, this is the most easiest method of understanding how we calculate calculate with directed numbers. Plus and plus, plus, minus and plus, minus, plus and minus, minus, minus and minus, plus. So what you have to remember in simple terms is that like terms it is plus, unlike terms together it is minus. Right children, let's look at some examples of number lines where we start off with negative numbers. These are just like the examples which I showed you before. Now again, minus 1 plus 2. So when there's plus and plus, again it is plus. Minus 1 plus 2. So now I'm standing at minus 1. Plus 2. I should move towards plus side 2 times. And the answer that I get is plus 1. In this, minus and plus. When we have minus and plus, the expected answer is minus. Therefore, minus 1, minus 2. Now I am in minus 1. Since it is minus 2, I should move towards minus side. How many times? 2 times. 1 and 2. So what is my answer? My answer is minus 3. Here plus and minus. When it is plus and minus, it is minus. Therefore, minus 1, minus 2. Plus and minus, minus. Therefore, I am in minus 1. I move towards the minus side. How many times? 2 times. 1, 2. And the answer is minus 3. Now you see that, children, again, minus and plus together, minus. Plus and minus together, minus. In this case, we have minus minus. Minus 1, minus, minus 2. When there are two minuses together, the answer is plus. Therefore, minus 1 plus 2. I am in minus 1. I move towards plus side 2 times. And the answer that I get is plus 1. Very easy. So now, using any set of numbers with a plus or minus and using a number line, following these guidelines, you should be able to do any sum. Right, children? Let's look at some examples where a number line cannot be drawn, or drawing a number line is difficult. Right. Now let's look at this. Minus 1.2 minus plus 3.5. So rather than drawing a very large number line with small 0.1 intervals, we know that minus and plus together, the answer is minus. Therefore, minus 1.2 minus 3.5. This is very easy. Think it in the way that I am trying to teach you, right? Now, children, if this is 0, assume that you are in a position which is labeled as minus 1.2. This is your plus side and this is your minus side. From minus 1.2, you have to further move towards the negative side. How many times? 3.5 times. So, moves 3.5 times towards the negative side and end up at the answer. So, children, we know for a fact minus, you further move towards the minus, the answer is minus. Remember, minus and plus together is minus. Minus and minus together is plus. But minus followed by another minus, the answer is minus. Therefore, what we have to do is just add these two numbers. 1.2 plus 3.5. The answer is 4.7. Therefore, the answer is minus 4.7. Right. Similarly, now you have plus and minus. Minus 4.2 plus minus 3.6. Therefore, plus and minus again. Minus 4.2 minus 3.6. Now again, you are in a position where, assume that you are in minus 4.2. You should further move towards the negative side by minus 3.6 times. Therefore, to this value, we should add minus 3.6. Since it is minus and minus, the expected answer is minus. But we add them. And the answer is minus 7.8. Don't get the wrong idea that we are adding the negative numbers. No. We are in negative side. We further move towards the negative side or the minus side. Therefore, for minus 4.2, another minus 3.6 is added. That is the calculation that I have shown here. In this case, we have minus and minus together. When it is minus and minus, the answer is plus. Minus 0.6 plus 3.9. Now, this does not need any number line. Now, you can just write this as 3.9 plus 3.9 minus 0.6. Just interchanging the numbers does not make any difference to the sign. Therefore, what is the answer now? 3.9 minus 0.6. The answer is 3.3. Is it positive or negative? It is plus 3.3. Why is it plus? You see that it is plus here. Plus number is larger. This is minus. Therefore, it is plus 3.3. Again, plus and plus, answer is plus. Minus 1.8 plus 2.9. Again, we can interchange the numbers. Plus 2.9 minus 1.8. Therefore, 2.9 minus 1.8. The answer is 1.1 plus 1.1. So, children, if there are any difficulties regarding these sums, you can always make a comment below. Please make sure that always number lines are not needed to do the calculations. Multiplication of directed numbers. Similar to addition and subtraction of numbers that are together, plus multiplied by plus, the expected answer is plus. Now you can see it's plus 2 multiplied by plus 3. Children, always remember when multiplying numbers or variables, variables are letters. Does not matter what the final outcome is, you should prioritize or give priority to the sign first. That is, you should always consider the sign. Plus 2 multiplied by plus 3. Answer is plus into plus. Plus into plus plus. The answer is plus 6. Look at this. Minus 2 multiplied by 3. Now, if the sign is not given, as negative or positive, you can assume that it is plus. Minus into plus is minus. Therefore, minus 6 is the answer. Minus into plus minus 2 into 3, 6. In this case, again, I have not put a sign in front of 2. Therefore, I can say that this is plus 2. Plus into minus. Plus into minus is minus. Therefore, plus into minus minus 2 into 3 is 6. Again, minus into minus is plus. Now you see that minus 2 multiplied by minus 3, minus into minus plus 2 into 3, 6. Very easy. Division of directed numbers. Similar to multiplication, the answers are the same. When plus is divided by plus, the answer is plus. Now you see this, children, plus 10 is divided by plus 5. When plus is divided by plus, the answer is plus. Therefore, when 10 is divided by 5, the answer is plus 2. Very easy. Minus divided by plus, the answer is minus. You see that minus 8 is divided by plus 4. Minus 8 divided by plus 4. You can write it in this form as well. And the answer is minus divided by plus minus 8 divided by 4, 2. Therefore, the answer is minus 2. If you look at this, plus divided by minus, the answer is minus. Plus 2 divided by minus 3. Children, this is 2 divided by minus 3. We do not keep the answer in this form. We do not write the negative sign in front of the denominator. So we write it as minus 2 over 3. So the final answer is minus 2 over 3, and any person looking at this fraction knows that this fraction is negative or minus. Minus divided by minus, the answer is plus. Again, minus 7 divided by minus 9. Minus divided by minus, the answer is plus 7 over 9. Very easy. Right, children? Let's look at some sums. Right. Here, in the numerator you see multiplication. In the denominator you see some multiplication. and the numerator is obviously divided by the denominator. Let's try to do the sum. Very easy. Plus 5 is multiplied by minus 4. Before multiplying numbers, we multiply the signs. Plus into minus, minus. 5 into 4, 20. Therefore, it's minus 20. In the denominator, minus 2 multiplied by minus 2. Minus into minus, plus. 2 into 2, 4. Now children, as you can see, minus 20 is divided by plus 4. When minus is divided by plus, the answer is minus. 20 divided by 4, the answer is 5. Therefore, plus 5 into minus 4 divided by minus 2 into minus 2, the answer is minus 5. If you look at this sum, minus 9 into 8. If there is no sign, we can have plus. Minus 9 into plus 8, minus into plus, minus 9 into 8, 72. So the numerator is minus 72. In the denominator, we have plus 4 into minus 3. Plus into minus, it is minus. 4 into 3, it is 12. Therefore, when minus is divided by minus, the answer is plus. 72 divided by 12, answer is 6. Therefore, minus 9 multiplied by plus 8 divided by plus 4 multiplied by minus 3, the answer is minus 72 divided by minus 12, giving us the answer of plus 6. So children, today we finished one whole lesson in grade 8. For more videos, subscribe Maths by Viraj and click on the bell icon so that you will be notified as soon as I upload a new video. Also, share these videos among your friends.